2.5 minutes until the open. Looking at EDSA and AMOD. Let's see if we can put something together today. Patience today. Where's my bowl? Here's my bowl. AMOD had a nice breakout here of this 294 level that I just watched. But we got a little bit of a topping tail, and now it's kind of, not exactly creating a flag, but still having issues up here near 320. So we'll see if it pops through or if it falls down here at the open. There's a little bit more of a wedge pattern here. Kind of making that triangle here. I guess you could call it a bull flag. Technical analysis. It's subjective. All right, it's subjective. Let's see what we got brewing here today. VWAP on EDSA is at 305. VWAP on AMOD is at 269. This thing looks like it might want to go here. See if it cracks 320. 319, there's 320. Green on 320. 321. Not very explosive, but it got through it. Buyers stepping in. All right, game time here. EDSA trying to break above VWAP. Thought about taking that first pop, but I think I need to wait for something a little more high accuracy. Nice move, EDSA. And gave it all back. And gave it all back plus some more. Is this going to be a panic flush? How big of a panic? Gosh, what a nasty first candle on EDSA. It's not a great way to start. What is that? There's no way. None of that showed up on the tape. Tell me how that happens. Either... super annoying. It's alright. We press on. AMOD high 357. Testing it now. There's a break. Nice. Right up to 367. AMOD. Got to 384. Again, I'm not sure if I saw 2 or 384 on the tape, but got these phantom wicks going on here. It's AV. What's this? Penny stock? Yeah, penny stock. Another penny stock without... one looks a little better. AIFF, I know that's moving again. I know people are probably reading like, why aren't you trading that? It's because it's too expensive for me. MGOL, penny stock. Oh, put this one up here, MKZR, to see what happens with that. All right, I think I need to be focusing on AMOD here. It's kind of grinding, but I think this is where my focus needs to be. I don't want to chase the highs though. I'm going to be patient with my entry, or I'm going to try to be patient with my entry. I don't want to chase high a day breakout. Don't want to risk getting flushed on. Okay, EDSA, low volume here. Is it going to go test VWAP again? Buyer at 350 AMOD. Tug of war here. Tug of war, we got a doji candle testing 38. Oh, is it going to test 384? I don't want the high a day breakout really, unless it really consolidates tightly up here. $387. Nice break of 4. Ooh, halt up. Maybe we rock with the dip and rip. Let's see. We'll see what happens. See if it halts up here. And it is locked in. Locked in, and it looks like initial reaction is it's, well, dropping back down. I take that back, what I was going to say. All right. So we're going to see what happens with the AMOD in about 5 minutes when that comes back online. I might take a dip and rip. It's about a 50-50 trade for me, but it is the trade that has the biggest P&L for me. But usually when I'm waiting for the dip and rip, I'm like, oh, here's another opportunity over here, and I waste my buying power. Like if this comes back over VWAP and retests the 320 area. What to do? AMOD is looking decent, though. I don't know if I want to botch this. See, this is what I'm talking about. This thing breaks 304, comes back and tests 320. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's a safer way. What's the safer way? But that's backside still. AMOD's on front side. Gotta take the front side. That is the way. Let's see if this thing goes without me though. There's a break of VWAP. Let's see if it go test 320. Retest VWAP. Retest EMA. Seller got chopped. Seller at 310. AMOD is now up 131%. That's nice. Okay, this is what I don't want. I don't want a resumption back at around the same area, and I don't want to. I mean, I might take a dip. Ideally, this thing opens stronger, right? So we'll see. Right now, it's kind of hovering around the same area. EDSA broke 320. Pre-market highs at 335. Uh-oh, this is going to be another topping tail. What's going to happen here? It's trying to hold up. This is what happened in the last topping tail. The last big topping tail, rather. And it held up. Nice. All right, see how it reacts at 335. Pressure. AMOD should open up soon, so let's keep an eye out over here. All right, the ask is at 435, bids at 430. Seller on the tape at 5. It's quite a ways away. Buyer at, what is that? Oh, where's that buyer? Not going. Not going. Had to break even on the trade. Is it going to go here? There it goes. Nope. Didn't go strong enough. Tried for the dip and rip there. Saw some green on the tape. Looks like I got in a little late though, based on the wick. And when it wasn't going, I got to jump, you know? Wasn't going, got to jump. Let's see how much cheddar bob we got left. Not a lot, not a lot. This thing's got to break like 450 now. Looks like, well, you know, I don't regret taking the dip and rip trade. Like I said, it's statistically speaking, over the last like year and a half of data, it is my one of my top performing setups. P&L wise, I don't know if accuracy wise too. I'd have to check. Like percentage wise, I'd have to check. But in hindsight, it looks like the EDSA VWAP breakout to the retest of the 320 area was the way. But that's okay. That's okay. There is no crystal ball. That thing could have opened up at 5, dipped down to 450, got in on the dip, back right back up to 5. You know, that very well could have happened. So happy with the thought process. Of course, I'm not thrilled with the $2.50 gain, but you know, scratch trade. That's fine. That's fine. Oh man, EDSA. What is that? Like I don't. Did 376 ever hit the tape? Like, what is going on with this stock? That happened down here, and now it's happening on this topping tail. I think it happened over here, too. Like, is the supply demand so off that it's just like either mooning or dropping? One minute to make a new high. Is it going to do it? Trying. It's kind of slowing down quite a bit here. AMOD is. Buyer at 340. EDSA. See if it takes out 350. For EDSA. Pressure AMOD on EMA. Ooh. 350 couldn't hold. Let's go back. Oh, and it went right back. Ping pong back and forth between 350 and then it got to 361. 370. Ah, shoot. That's what we were looking for. That's all right. It's all right. Once it dipped under 350, I thought it was cooked. And I looked over here at AMOD and I looked back and it was right back above 350. It's all right. It's all right. AMOD looking slow compared to EDSA now. It's curling down, crossing the EMA. Not going to touch it for now. Let's go back to here. How much cheddar can I spend? Front side. New front side. New explosive front side EDSA. What are you going to do with 4? I like a pullback. Dodge and weave, baby. Bob and weave, bob and weave. I like a pullback. But I don't want a topping tail pullback. If it's going to be a topping tail pullback, I want a topping tail and an absolute panic flush down to like 263 or 283. I know it's a 20-cent difference, but just a nasty topping tail and panic flush all the way down would be kind of cool. It'd be kind of nice. Try to get in on that cheap. 394 is high of day. That 350 area that we were chatting about is looking real nice right about now. It's all right, missed opportunity. 1 minute to make a new high, but we're now in a range here on AMOD. See if it gets back above 4. Even if it does, I mean, because of where we're at, I don't think it's going to see an explosive move for 15%. I guess we'll see. Maybe it will, maybe it will. See if it cracks 4. Hey, both of these stocks are fighting at 4, aren't they? Buyer at 392. AMOD. Taking 4 here. don't dip below, you dog. You dog. Another scratch day. Another scratch day on the red side, but scratch nonetheless. Oh man. Look at that wicked panic flush. Oh, and this is gonna be back above 4. Shaking, shaking, shaking out, shaking out, shaking out. Sit here and watch this. Go back and test 450. You can't be upset. That's the unfortunate reality of the small account. Right idea, wrong time. Happens. So the idea here was, this was curling. It held VWAP. I wanted to take the 1 minute to make a new high, but I knew that the whole dollar was right after, so I wanted to wait until after the whole dollar break. Tried to take the whole dollar break. Of course, we got this beautiful little tiny little topping tail right above the whole dollar. I got shaken out, and then it did end up going and test highs. So let's break that down a little bit. Strategy, I would say, was correct. Thought process was correct. Timing, obviously not correct. It's okay. I can't be mad at that, really. I can't be mad at that. If this was a bigger account, once I fund the bigger account, I could have held that, or I could have taken this trade, or I could have taken that 1 minute to make a new high. I could have taken that 1 minute to make a new high. So, or I could have just held it longer in general, knowing that I would have another trade under my belt still. So I don't think I'm super upset with that. But nonetheless, another scratch red day, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's all for me, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. Leave a comment. Let me know what you traded and how y'all did. Until next time, see you tomorrow. Peace.